Dennis Publishing Ltd. is an independent publisher founded in 1974. History. Felix Dennis started out in the magazine business in the late 1960s as one of the editors of the counterculture magazine Oz. In the mid-1970s, Dennis Publishing was born, beginning with a Kung Fu magazine, Kung Fu Monthly. Dennis followed this up in the early 1980s by publishing titles in the soon-to-be lucrative computer enthusiast sector, including Your Spectrum. Dennis has since maintained a foothold in the computer magazine business, until Maxim's success in the US in the late 1990s. Computer magazines were the mainstay of Dennis magazine holdings, second only to Future Publishing in the UK. In 1987 the publisher was renamed from Sports Scene Specialist Press to Dennis Publishing. Dennis Publishing Inc. publishes one of the most successful modern men's lifestyle magazines in America, Maxim, along with Stuff and General Interest music magazine, Blender. Maxim, Stuff and Blender are registered trademarks of Felix Dennis. On 5 February 2005, Maxim Radio was launched on Sirius Satellite Radio. On 12 November 2008, Sirius and XM merged, and 5 days later Sirius XM Stars 2 debuted on Sirius Satellite Radio on Sirius 108 and XM 139. In May 2011, Stars 2 moved to Channel 104 on both services. On 15 February 2007, Dennis Publishing Inc. announced that it had retained media investment firm Allen & Amp Company as its exclusive financial advisor to explore various strategic alternatives available to the company, including a possible sale of the company. In June 2007, all of Dennis's United States holdings, minus the U.S. edition of The Week, were sold to the private equity firm Quadrangle Group. This included the additions of Maxim, Stuff and Amp, Blender. In January 2008, Dennis Publishing acquired the online news site The First Post for an undisclosed sum. In February 2008, Dennis Publishing announced the launch of Gizmo, a free fortnightly interactive digital magazine dedicated to gadgets and consumer technology, launching on the 11th of March. In November 2008, Dennis Publishing acquired the online games and hardware enthusiast website BitTech for an undisclosed sum. For 2012, Dennis Publishing, producing more than 50 magazines, increased its group pre-tax profits by 35% year-on-year from £4.1 million to £5.5 million. Group operating profit climbed almost 12% to £4.9 million. Group turnover, excluding share of joint venture revenues, rose slightly year-on-year to just over £70 million. Revenues including joint ventures climbed 3% to £77.7 million. Operations in the UK accounted for almost 84% of total revenues. Since Felix Dennis' death in 2014, Dennis Publishing has been owned by the Heart of England Forest Charity, a charity set up by Felix Dennis with the mission of the plantation, replantation, conservation and establishment of trees for the benefit of the public, together with the education of the public by the promulgation of knowledge and the appreciation of trees. Publications. For the most up-to-date list of publications, company details. Chief Executive James Ty. Group Chief Financial Officer Brett Reynolds. Registered company number 1,138,891. Head office 30 Cleveland Street, London W1T 4JD.